Hi everyone. Let's just put this up. Hi everyone, Michael Anfield here. Thank you for joining me. Today's topic is a little bit different. It's on politics. And just to let you know that I don't know much about politics. In fact, I don't even really know what politics is. It's basically a bunch of goons in costume that enslave us. And politicians, that's all they are. Here to enslave us, here to make our lives more miserable and keep us in fear. And let me tell you something. Every politician, except for the rare few, but virtually all politicians and all political parties, and again, there might be the odd political party that's different and better than the rest, but essentially they're all the same and they all have to follow a set of guidelines. And really, if the core value of the culture is violence, the core value of our meals means enslaving and killing others and raping others and seeing them as property and food, if the core value is that, and we are instigating that and we're putting our money towards the enslavement and towards the use and towards the killing of other animals, then what do you think our politics will be like? What do you think our politics will be like? Because virtually everyone is consuming animal products. So what do you think that does to our landscape of the politics and the presidents and all the people in power? What does that do to them? Now, they may not directly kill animals, but they support the theft and the killing of animals with their purchases. So if the core value is of our society, of our culture, and I'm talking about world culture because it's all the same basically, if our core value is not compassion and kindness and love for all the creatures that share this earth with us, then how is the politics going to change for the better? I mean, yeah, it might change here and there slightly, and each party is slightly different and slightly, but essentially they're all the same. They're all part of the herding culture, and we grow up. We're part of this herding culture. And the herding culture is essentially seeing other beings as property, as food, and as things to be used. Seeing the earth as just something we can go in and do whatever we want with it. And until we start to realize until we start to realize that we live in a herding culture and that everything evolves around herding animals. All of our problems evolves around herding animals, or at least is a direct correlation to herding animals, seeing animals as property and food and so forth. Nothing will get better. Very, very little to nothing will get better in politics, in the fight for bringing justice into this world. Because if we don't have justice for other beings and the earth, we don't have justice amongst humans. That's just how it is. That's just how it works. And so politics is something that you need not even worry about, need not even think about, need not even talk about. What we need to do is we need to address the root cause of our problems, which is hurting animals, and stop doing that. Stop seeing other beings as property. Stop eating the dairy. Stop eating the honey. Stop eating the flesh of animals. Stop eating the eggs, all these products that are full of extreme violence and suffering for other beings, and it comes on back to us as suffering and disease and as loneliness and as depression and as all these sickness related issues. And we're never going to solve anything. We're never going to solve the real problems of this world if we continue being blind with blinders on and being narrow-minded and thinking like, Oh, if I elect another president, that's going to solve the problem. If I get rid of this guy, it's going to solve the problem. So we got rid of Hitler. What did that solve? Explain. What did that solve? We got rid of Hitler, and we got rid of other dickheads in politics. What did that do? It did absolutely nothing, because the core value is still around hurting animals, still around violence towards other beings. And until we change that completely and totally change our culture as it is, nothing will get better. Absolutely nothing will get better. So think about that. No matter what political party you stand for, no matter what stickers you put on your car, you are not doing anything unless you go vegan. And veganism is justice. Justice for all the beings on this earth. There's no excuse for animal ingredients. There's no excuse for animal abuse. There's no excuse for stealing from someone. There's no excuse for any of it. We need to do what's right. Look into our hearts. Our intuition is right there. We have kindness, compassion. Waken up to the truth. Because if we don't awaken within the next 10, 15 years, if we don't all become vegan, we are doomed to failure. We are very seriously doomed to failure. 10 to 15 years, scientists predict, and I don't really much follow science, but science and all these experts predict within 10 to 15 years, maybe 20 years, we won't survive if we continue on the path we're going. And we need to eradicate completely all violence. Eradicate completely all violence on this earth. Meaning, stop using animals, stop seeing animals as property. When we stop seeing other beings as property, we don't see humans as property. We don't want to buy things that are slave made. We don't want to cause wars and create all this devastation to the environment. We want to create peace. Because once we're compassionate towards all life, why would we want to harm any life? It just doesn't make any sense. Why would we want to harm when we don't want to harm? But when people are supporting animal enslavement and abuse and killing, then of course there's going to be wars and there's going to be devastation and there's going to be famine and there's going to be political issues and economic issues and enslavement and so forth. So think about it. Really think about it. Please, if you want to learn more about this, I will send you my books for free for anyone who can't afford them. I'm serious. And if you can't afford my books, my Kindle version or the print version, please do get it on Amazon. And please write an Amazon review, because once you write an Amazon review, the ranking goes up. People are able to find it more easily, and it's accessible on, there's the Amazon algorithms, and the more reviews, the more shares, and the more people buy the book, it becomes number one on Amazon, and then millions of people understand these issues, and then we'll eventually live in the Garden of Eden. Don't think that humans cannot change. We can evolve for the better. Look at women have the right to vote. Women have almost equal rights to men. There's LGBTQ movement that are getting more and more recognized and having more rights. So many issues out there, like black people issues and Asian issues and all these issues that, once we enslaved them and now we really don't enslave them. So things are changing slowly, because more and more people are going vegan. It's actually as told by many, it's the fastest growing social justice movement in the world. So that's all I want to say, everyone. Please like this video, share it around with all your family and friends if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And thirdly, or whatever number it is, subscribe to my newsletter, because I love you and you love me and you love free things in your email, right? So that's it, everyone. I love you all. Give me a big hug, everyone, because we're all family on this earth, and we all need to love one another, and we need to stop the wars, and we need to also stop this video because it's going on too long. Take care, everyone. Love you all.